Because on our show, the title is Marriage Underdogs, we target two populations for those that are listening for the first time. We love to have people on like Dr. Chambers who are experts, but we also host couples who will share stories about hardships in their marriage and how they overcame them. So I always like to ask our experts for some tips that you could offer couples that may be contemplating divorce and they're counted out, they're counted down, and they're in that tough marital season and they're marriage underdogs. What could you share for those couples listening?
Great question. A couple things. One, the grass is not always greener on the other side. I think that's something that we have to be, it sounds like cliche, but there's a lot of truth in it. The divorce rate, as you just said, is around 50%, maybe just under 50% for first marriages. For second marriages, it's about 75%. And if you put step families in there, it's about 80%. Wow. And so, that divorce is not like all of a sudden you're going to leave this person and your odds get better of having a long-term relationship. They actually get worse. And so I think one of the things that we have to be able to do is, instead of thinking about the grass is greener on the other side, make sure we're watering our own grass. Let's make sure that we are focusing on our relationships and doing everything that we can to be able to plug into that. Related to that is making sure that you are not just thinking that the problem is all your partner, that you have to be able to turn the mirror on yourself as well. And being able to, if you're in a difficult spot for both members of the couple, to be able to see, hopefully as an opportunity to say, okay, what is my contribution and what can I do better and differently? Because change is hard, but to think you're going to just change another human being is almost near impossible. So focus on trying to change yourself. Try to focus on doing what are the things that you can do to show up better in this relationship. And if both of you are willing to do that, and oftentimes that means getting professional help. Not being, we get help for anything from a business to, if we have a health issue, we get consultants, we get experts. It's the same thing. This is an opportunity to be able to nurture a primary investment, which is, your marriage and your family. And so being able to make sure that you follow through that, I think, can really go a long ways.
Absolutely, man. I love everything you're saying. And even in my work with couples, I tell them the best way to clean dirty water is not just dumping everything out, but pouring new clean water in.
There you go. Love it. That's right. That's right.
And that looks like checking yourself. And, something else I tell couples, I'll share with them, the goal should be to divorce blame and marry accountability.
There you go.
When both people do that, you have a system that's functioning on all cylinders.